Hey, what's going on? Welcome back, everyone, to the Jaguar Wright Effect. To our members, love you. To our faithful subscribers, love you even more. We all over the place. We all over the place, but it's all Jaguar country. How is everyone doing? Is everyone doing all right? Hey, what's going on? Memphis in the building. That's what's up. Hey, Reed. Oh man, good to see you guys. So hold on a second. Let me get in here. Let's set the mood. Y'all know I gotta set the mood. Cause we finna get into some things tonight. It's about to be interesting. It's not very often where we get to weigh in and do commentary on a he said conversation. It's actually kind of wild when you think about it. But we're not gonna move too far ahead. We're going to say our hellos, warm the room up. Golden Aries Yoki, good to see you. Our girl Carla Turner, birthday girl in the building, good to see you. Thank you for that, Lauren. Chaos in the building. Once again, Ahmad Asel, Memphis in the house. We got A Reed, joyful and favored. I like that. Serenity in the building. Salute. Black is black. All the usual suspects. What's going on, sweet lady? Tyrell. Okay. Who else do we got here? Belinda. Welcome. Steven. You be needing your dose. Well, I'm glad somebody appreciates us because there's some really interesting stuff going on, and I'm not gonna pay. Oh, you was trolling the trolls today. Good for you. Good for you. I think trolling the trolls every now and then ain't such. Hmm. Yes, honey. He say. He say. We gonna get into it. I'm waiting for my favorite co-host to come through. What's going on, Chi Town? We got Azalea's in the building. Sylvia's daughter. Welcome. Welcome. Brandon. Yeah, no, like right before we went live, there was this weirdo in the chat, in the comments of the Jermaine Jackson clip we just put up. And apparently he didn't listen to the content because he started making all kind of wild accusations talking about we was capping for Jermaine. And I'm like, no, he wasn't. At no point in time do I cape or cap for Jermaine Jackson. Like I still don't get it. But that goes to show you, like, there's a lot of times, and I'm coming to realize this, that there are a lot of people. It, they don't really watch the content. I think they just look at thumbnails and look at titles, and then get into the comments and start running their mouth. I really think that that's happening a lot more often. Welcome, Rochelle. Welcome, welcome. Child, I don't know, but I'm sure he be around. He be around. You were surprised you got your notification? Listen to me. We here. We here. We in the building, and I'm glad that everybody is getting their notifications. Yeah, but somebody was like, yeah. This is a clickbait channel, and you people are stupid, and you're talking crazy on Michael Jackson, and you're talking down on Michael Jackson, and I'm never coming through here again. And the first thing that I'm thinking to myself is, well, if that's really how you felt, you didn't need to leave a comment to do that. You could have just left. More importantly, wasn't a subscriber, he wasn't a member. It's real funny when you see people get petty But I understand. I know what it's like. And I know what kind of stuff people be on. So hey, whatever.
Somebody was over here trying to troll you. What's going on?
Well, they was talking about we was caping for Jermaine, and that we was crapping on Michael Jackson, and I'm like, that's not what happened. That's
That
not
that
at
ain't
all
that
what happened.
that show didn't happen.
And I'm just like, I ain't never coming through this channel ever again. This channel is crap. And I'm just like, well, if that's how you felt about it, you didn't need to leave a comment.
Yeah,
You
and
could
if
have
that's the
just
case,
kept scrolling.
if that's the case, the Lord don't let the door hit you, or the Lord split you, mother.
No, but I've been noticing that though. Like, people really don't be watching content. Like, people just be flipping through thumbnails and just jumping in the comments saying whatever they want to say. Like, even us talking about the correspondence dinner. Somebody left a comment talking about it was clickbait because it didn't happen at the White House. It happened at the Hilton Hotel, and it's very what we're
Who
doing
said it
is
happened
very
at the White
big.
House? Which
We
one of
never
us said it
said
happened?
that.
Right.
We
They,
never
yeah,
said that. The
yeah,
thumbnail was the thumbnail. We never said that. And it's just, once again, I know you didn't listen to the content,
yeah.
so it's like, that's really, 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 really crazy. Yes, this is really, 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 really me. Yes, it is. And I'm about to prove it, because before we get into our he say conversation tonight, by the way, were you able to grab that stuff from the docket?
Nope. I can get it. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Well, they got me blocked.
You can't get on?
They legit. No, no, no. Hold on 1 second.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you know how they are. They just be trying to do stuff. Somebody was in your comment section talking about, I don't know what the F I'm talking about. I was like, get your hoe ass somewhere. Go get a job and get some books so you can read, because you don't know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
I'm about to just start getting real rude with these trolls. That's it. But yeah,
I mean, but that's
well,
what they
first off,
want. That's what they
I know,
want.
I know. Well, first off,
Hola from Virginia. Hola,
let me
Virginia.
see,
Virginia's for lovers.
because Jonathan Hay did hit me with the link early this morning, I guess, when TMZ broke it. So he sent it to me directly, and I said, "Oh," and then I sent it to you, and I said, "We got to discuss it." But I know Diddy docket. They had been yeah, they've been on it. You know what I'm saying? So
Diddy Docket ain't got no choice but to be on it. The name of their channel is Diddy Docket. They
yeah,
gotta
it
do it.
wouldn't
They
make
don't
sense for
have
them
a
to start
choice.
talking about Tito Jackson. Um,
Like,
I mean, he be talking about some Trump administration stuff on there too. Elon Musk. Remember I told you about Elon Musk versus Sam Altman. So yeah.
Well, before we get in, there's a couple of things that I just wanted to weigh in on real fast. Real fast.
Go
To
ahead.
open it up. And I'm gonna do my best to be real fast. Because sometimes I get on something and I get my teeth in it and I don't know how to let it go. I get that pit bull lockjaw. So I'm gonna try to make this really, really, really quick before we get into the main event while you are on your document search. But needless to say, all that being said, there's a sickness on YouTube. Like, I'm starting to really just remind myself, before I go onto YouTube before I do any research, before I look at anything. I have to remind myself that I'm stepping into Arkham Asylum, that two-thirds of what I'm going to see on here is going to be insane. And I have to remind myself that I'm not insane. This is insane. This is an insane environment. These are crazy, crazy people. And not to allow myself to be too affected by it. So, crazy things that I've seen recently. Hmm. Well, first things first, craziest of the craziest things that I think I've seen. Well, not the craziest, but some crazy. There's a content creator um, who I roll through their page and I've shown support in the past and I've even shouted them out. I'm not going to shout their name out today because I'm not trying to create a situation where people can carry phones back and forth. You know what I mean? To try to start something because people like doing that. People like sitting in chat rooms, listening to something, and then going to another content creator just to get something going so that they can live, you know, in the comments or whatever, and get off on sparking controversy. And sometimes these people, they're moderators, be going from chat to chat, starting stuff just to create engagement. So I'm not going to be saying the content creator's name, but they were having a conversation about Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty, husband and wife, and match made in hell. So I was noticing that there seemed to be a lot of sympathy about this whole, because at first people were saying that, oh no, they're not really getting divorced, and then people saying they are getting divorced, and then it was, oh, they were just, making this up, to try to take the heat off of Megan and Clay or whatever, and then this particular content creator went and checked and found out that Kenneth Petty has recently re-registered on the SCX offender registry list in New York.
Hmm.
Now, for those of you who remember, that's why he got arrested in LA to begin with, because when he left New York and went to LA to be with his wife, Nicki Minaj, he didn't register. He didn't think he had to because he was married to a superstar. The Barbs were curious about who he was. They went jumping into his business. Next thing you know, they found out, boom, boom, boom. Then it became clear he was on the registry. Then Nicki made up a whole story. About why he was on the registry. And that was kind of interesting. That was actually very interesting because she lied on his victim. It was really disgusting. And for those who don't know, it's I was involved. Mostly because I was advocating for Jennifer Huff, who was Kenneth Petty's victim. And it's kind of sad. It's just kind of sad. They stalked her, they harassed her. First Nicki tried to pay her before she started intimidating her. Or should I say, before they started intimidating her. And I'm not going to say allegedly because all of this was very true. She literally sent somebody to offer her I think it was like $35,000 or $40,000, so that she would go and recant and say he didn't do this to me, so that they could try to get him off the registry, so nobody would know that she was married to a maniac. And It was just really crazy. First, she said that Jennifer was white. Jennifer's not white. Then she said that, oh, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. That wasn't true. Nikki lied about a lot. She kept lying, telling this lie, telling that lie. She told a bunch of lies. And then they started going back and pulling out loose details from what happened in the back, trying to hang Jennifer with it. And there was a moment in time where, because Kenneth Petty, aka Zoo, is a gang member. Legit. He's a legit gang member, and he legit has bodies. And he's been in jail for a lot more than SA. And so all of his friends were pressuring her family, and at that time she was staying with a foster family. So not only was she a foster kid, but these people, they had known her, but they weren't trying to deal with that. And they told her, yo, tell them it didn't happen. We need this to stop, because they were getting threats. They were threatening calling the house, coming to the house, doing all kinds of, it was really crazy. And at this time, she's a 16-year-old girl going through all of this. It's a lot. It's a lot. In the comments, because I noticed they had said something like, oh, well, I didn't think he was a good husband for her because of his past, but I hope that they're not going to break up. I hope they're going to make it work for their baby. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, y'all are really sitting here sympathizing with a whole predator. And I'm like, maybe y'all don't know. So I said something in the chat. Next thing you know, I got all kinds of attack. You're a liar. You're a liar. She was older than him. He was only 15. You're a liar. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, like, even the content creator was on some please be respectful in the comments. And I'm like, yo, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm literally telling you. They were still sitting there saying that he was a level 2 SCX offender. Because I was like, he's a level 3. And they were like, oh, no, he's a level 2. And I'm like, actually, he's a level 3. Like, it was so sad. I'll never forget, because we were all, when it first came out, saying that he was a level 2. Why? Because Nikki in the bars was running around telling everybody, oh, yeah, he's just a level 2. He's just a level 2. Like, how do you say just? When you're talking about
to justify it, because it ain't justifiable.
He's just a level 2 predator. Like, that's wild. I mean, that's why we invented the hashtag. I mean, Nosy started it, surviving the petties. That was a legit hashtag that was getting a whole lot of traction on social media. So, and I shared it a lot. So what tripped me out was, as I started researching more and more, I started finding out a lot more things. And I spoke with Jennifer on several occasions. I talked to Jennifer. I saw her paperwork. I saw what he did to her body. I saw the sharp object that he used on her body. She was bruised. She was cut. Who does that while they're essaying somebody other than an animal? There was no level 2 to it. He's a level 3. That's why he's still on the registry. This happened all the way in the 90s. We're talking about 30 years ago. This happened. You get 10 years if you're a level 1. You get 15 to 20 years if you're a level 2. If he was a level 2, he would have been off by now. They wouldn't have needed to bribe her. They wouldn't have needed to harass her. You saw the interrogation. It was a mess. It was a mess. They would have never needed to address her if he was a level 2. If he was a legit level 2, he would have been off. And so that's when we started checking a little bit deeper. And I looked. He's been a level 3 since the 90s. And it wasn't just because of her, it was because at the age of 16, he had such a demonic background as a teenager. It was even there was even, documentation. I'm just gonna say allegedly that he had, you know, essayed a minor who was younger than them, who was younger than the teenager, who was special needs. So that's why he got the registry. That's why he's still on the registry. And then even after that, he took somebody's life. Led to the lesser charge on that too. So because he knew he wasn't going to make it through trial. Every time he's going to court, he's had evidence stacked up against him, and he always pleads to the lesser charge. So when people need to understand, when it comes to Zoo, Kenneth Petty, like he has a full and a very robust criminal background, which is why she chose him. That's why he does her security. She married a goon. Now, what's funny is, with all the money that she has, she could hire professional security that could keep her protected. The only time you got that kind of money that she got, and you hire somebody to do your security, like her husband, is because you want people that's willing to go the extra mile and potentially not so loyal or legal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you go and get you get a professional to handle your business, not a park ape. If you get a park ape, it's because you want some trouble. Look at that lawsuit that she was busy trying to duck and dodge $500,000 because he broke somebody's jaw. And what the guy said was a misunderstanding. Like this, they're not a normal couple. And it's just kind of weird. It's just really, 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 really weird. Yeah, guys, come on. Don't forget to get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. So I just wanted to say to anybody that might be listening, I'm not hating on anyone. And people can be with whoever they want to be with. But just because you choose to love a predator and a monster doesn't mean I have to respect it. I don't. And if I know that misinformation is being passed around about a real live victim, someone that I talked to, someone that I spoke to, that whole situation cost her marriage. She was harassed to the point where they were threatening, the Barbs were threatening to grape her child when she was 6 years old, her youngest baby.
Mm.
The Barbs. I saw it. I saw the threats. They were threatening to do all kinds of stuff. People ran up on her adult grown children because they were looking through her social media so that they could pinpoint her family. Her daughter got ran up on at a club. Talking about, tell your mom we got eyes on all of y'all and she better drop it. She better take the money and recant. Like,
wow.
So that's why for me, listening to Onika complaining about being swatted, listening to Onika complain about being bullied after what you did to your husband's real life victim because you didn't want anyone believing that he's all the animal that you knew he was. Like, yeah, no, I'll never forget that. And you remember when she first started advocating for Demore, what's the first thing that I said?
Mm-hmm.
before we had to stop contact. I let her know straight up. I think it's great, and I'll keep my opinions to myself while we're working this campaign because all hands on deck. We need everybody to hear your story. I'm not going to say nothing, but be careful because that one. So I'm just curious to see whether or not they're actually really getting divorced. I'm curious to see because if she is, that means her advisors are letting her know that whatever this new image is she's trying to build, he don't fit in. But I guarantee you this, he ain't going nowhere. Not for real, for real. They got that kid. So we'll see. Yeah, and please everyone keep Jennifer in your prayer. Her and her children and even her ex-husband. Like it had to be terrible for him because they totally got sideswiped. Totally got sideswiped by fame. Salute Auntie Leah. Welcome in. Like she was minding her business. He's the one who decided to go and marry one of the most famous female rappers in the world. And it came back to visit her all of those years later and pull all of that back up. So I know that they were in court. We haven't checked the docket to see what's going on with their lawsuit because they were literally back in court last fall. And I don't think the case is over, but I pray that Jennifer wins because she deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
She really does deserve it. I know she was attaching herself to a whole lot of things. It's funny. She seemed to attach herself to everything that I had spoken up for or about, but it's cool. I don't care. You already know how I am. If your loudspeaker is bigger than mine, please spread the word. Spread the word. But that's the first thing that I wanted to address. Hashtag surviving the petties is something that I was talking about all the way back in 2020. All the way back
And
in 2021.
you said prayers. You were saying prayers to Jennifer, but prayers to the homie Caffeine. So it's come to find out. Remember, I was saying I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get into it, but MRSA pneumonia. Come on now.
He has
But
MRSA
that's what it says.
and he's on
So
life
yeah.
support.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be tough at his age.
Yeah, I know.
And
So
pneumonia because like
yeah.
MRSA is like a super high advanced staph infection. Um which he probably caught while he was in the hospital. I know I had MRSA. It almost took me
Mm-hmm.
up out of there. It almost took me up out of here. Salute to him. That's old boy from Friday. No, from Players Club.
No, from a Players Club. Don't be a minute. I mean, a Menace to Society. I said don't be a minute.
Yeah.
Menace to Society. But his name is Caffeine. You go by Caffeine. I told you. Yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, prayers to him. He's a good dude. He's done a lot of. People still hate him to this day because of the dang on.
Because of that
Um.
grape scene.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah. MRSA can turn septic real fast. Trust me, I know. When they start having to cut like chunks out of your body and pump you full of that Bactrim and stuff like the antibiotic for that, like it burns out your veins. And that and pneumonia, somebody was trying to get him up out of here. Someone was trying to get him
Yep.
up out of here. That's a lot.
Yep. So,
That's a heck of a combination. Oh. Mm.
So
They
yeah.
used to call MRSA the locker room cancer because there were a lot of professional athletes that were going down and losing their lives behind MRSA.
Mm.
I got MRSA working at the gym. What was that back? 2000, 2008, 2009. Yeah, like there was an epidemic of that stuff going on. So it's wild hearing about it
Mm,
now.
mm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. That's it. Woo. Ugly. I'm sorry. Just you saying that gave me like flashbacks. Sitting up in my hospital room, and they was wearing like the hazmat suits to come into the room. Like, yeah, that stuff ain't no joke. Highly contagious. So anyway, all right, that was the number one thing. And salute um to the brother Caffeine. I pray he makes it out, but I also pray he don't suffer too long. Cause I'm telling you, that's suffering. That's suffering. Whew, man.
The
Mm,
um the images, they're up. This is just the snapshots. So yeah, just FYI, they're up. Excuse me.
hmm. So yeah, um, sitting here checking something out. Okay, so yeah, that was
Yeah.
the number one thing that I wanted to hit up. Okay, the number two thing that I wanted to hit up is this Megan Pete and and old boy. I I don't know. You know she had to walk away from her Broadway show. She's walking away from Moulin Rouge. She broke down crying on stage the
Oh.
other night because she wanted to thank everybody for, yeah,
Oh. Oh.
yeah, she was crying on stage.
Oh. Oh. I know. Oh.
She was giving her little, and I've had such a great time playing my role. And like, like
Well, you know what?
all
You
that
know what I
acting
gotta.
she was doing.
You know what I gotta say about it.
What do you got to say about it?
Right here. Hold on. I want this thing taking all day.
My God,
I don't know why it ain't coming up.
I don't
To
know.
play. First nigga ever in life ever got a song out of me. Real lover girl shit. Ooh.
That's what I gotta say.
Okay, this is what I gotta say. Why is everybody becoming such drama queens when it comes to all of these slurs? As if this isn't to be expected. Like all of them, all of them. That part. First things first, we all know it was a public relations relationship. We all know that. She needed this relationship to legitimize her, to make her look like she wasn't a whole slut, and to make her look like, she was salvageable, she was redeemable, just like Cardi B getting involved into these so-called relationships, having these babies and doing all of this. Like, it's so funny, the two of them, because they got that song WAP, right? And the whole thing about is how good they stuff is and how good they stuff is. Well, they stuff can't be that daggone good because they can't seem to keep a man, or at least they don't want to be fake. They don't want to be faithful.
Well, it ain't about them not wanting to be faithful. See, they tried to put Clay Thompson in a whole little trick bag because, in all honesty, he wasn't monogamous or he never was exclusive with her. He never said that. That's what the streets is saying. He never said, "Oh, we're exclusive," and she, and she's like, "Oh, he cheated." Well, he said he never was exclusive. I don't know.
This is my thing. The house, the car, all of that stuff. She flaunted all of this. She treated she treated her social media like it was a reality TV show. Like she was so happy to have a so-called straight-laced boyfriend that she had to document every second, every minute. And now there's this older black lady that got online and told her like it was. And she was like, number one, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they both sluts. They bust downs. They are not the kind of women that men really want to be having relationships with and taking anywhere. Like they're not those girls. They're ghetto. With she just went all in talking about you sitting there making a big deal because you fried some fish and made some spaghetti for his family, and that's supposed to be something special. You were supposed to cater that with a Michelin rated star, with a Michelin star rated chef, and he'd be better off with a white girl. When I'm like, whoa,
Damn.
like it's that bad that he'd be better off with a white girl. And I'm just, it's just, it's wild. It's wild. So what I'm gonna say is we've been saying it for quite some time. I find it funny that people are running around doing sympathy campaigns for someone who is just as big a cheater as anybody else. She cheated on all of her boyfriends for the most part. That was supposed to be. She cheated on Party, and then while Tori was in a relationship with her best friend, she cheated with her best friend's man. Lied about it, then lied about it again. Then came out with the truth and got mad when he was about to do his own thing. Like, how did? What's up with the selective like memory? Like, what's up with that?
Hmm.
Her track record is trash. Her track record is disgusting. And people want to sit here and feel sorry for her. While Tori, are people forgetting? Like we're approaching a year. May 12th was the first day of Diddy's trial. It was also the day that Tory Lanez got attacked.
Just
In
so
person.
everybody, just so everybody can see
Like
that's yeah. Let
Train
me take
smoke.
that down.
train smoke.
She's a track star.
body count train smoke long. Let's just be real. May 12th will be 1 year since Tory Lanez was attacked in prison. And let's not forget, a bunch of Megan Thee Stallion fans sent him money and put money on his books for attacking him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that was done by order of Megan Pete or anyone from Rock Nation. Those fans could just be really messy, disgusting, terrible, nasty, awful people. But people were literally putting money on that man's books, saying thank you for what you did for Megan. Like, it's crazy. Oh, what do Megan's fans, they call her hot girls. Hot girls is what they call themselves. Disgusting. And you want people to cry for you? because that man is being honest. He's not interested in having a monogamous relationship with you. He's not interested in wifing you. He's not interested. And why should he? Look at what you do to men. He can look at your track record and see for himself. It's going nowhere. So yeah, it's I just I think it's all disgusting. And I think people need to find better things to do with their time. Like the simple fact that there were real life like newscasters talking about it as if it
Mm-hmm.
mattered, with all of the so
That
much more important things to talk about.
Jenna Bush and then that black girl that's on there with her now. They sitting over there talking about it. I said, what part of the game is this? They were just drumming up sympathy.
Like it's insane. It's insane. Hey, so we're gonna have to say allegedly because we ain't trying to, have nobody trying to file no paperwork on us. But at the end of the day, it was a bunch of Megan Thee Stallion fans that sent him money and was put money on his books, thanking him for doing what he had done. And on that note, I'm good. Like I'm good. I, Sweetheart, no self-respect is what's being promoted, but they go after Felicia Rashad. Yeah, because she told him the truth. But it doesn't pay to be a lady these days. Apparently, you have to be a low self-esteem, having slore with a body count as long as train smoke, and people will feel
Well,
sorry. Nobody
not
wants
to
you.
even not to even go there, but even like I say sisters just got to do better because even Jasmine Crockett, she's cosplaying as a hood rat, and
Yeah.
she's in Congress, right? And she's trying to be a senator, right? Like this is ridiculous. But she's cosplaying because she's really not like that. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I know you might have another story, but nonetheless, she's just doing all this to try to,
No,
you know.
no, listen to me. I remember Jasmine when Jasmine first started coming to Dallas and making the rounds and building her name up. She got to Dallas around the same time I did. Like everybody keeps forgetting she's not from Texas. She
Where's she
came
from?
to Texas. I think she's from Arkansas. I believe she's
Oh,
from
okay,
Arkansas. Yeah.
okay.
She not from Texas. She did college in Texas and then she stayed in Texas and then that's when she started you know, that's when she started her political career. I remember her hanging out at Papados. She was always at Papados. She was at the one uptown. Well, not uptown, but well, yeah, I guess you could say it was around uptown. Um, and then the other one in Duncanville that they call Blockados, that one that I told you about, where they had that pow pow incident on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. So yeah, like I seen her in the parking lot on a few occasions, the back of the parking lot. So I don't know if she's cosplaying or if she's or if she's trying to find a way to integrate. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but she can be a wild girl. I remember her when she was in we were all in Washington D.C. for the Black Congressional Congress, uh, the Black Caucus, and
Mm-hmm.
she was at a couple of the parties that we went to, and she was making her way. She was making her way, and she's a mess. But do what you gotta do. If that's what you feel as though you gotta do, then do what you gotta do. I can't. I can't. So, but yeah, as far as that's concerned, like all I can say is what I'm hoping that young women are looking at now is that these girls who are like supposed to be these new age role models, I hope they'll see that it really isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Like, as much as I hate to say it, this ain't Pretty Woman. They're not Julia Roberts, and these dudes ain't Richard Gere. This isn't, Cinderella with an SCX tape attached. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. It's not that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Their careers are their careers. They're, ingratiated however they're ingratiated into the game. But their personal lives are trash. Their personal lives are trash. I believe if you're asking about Eva, I believe she has an OnlyFans, and I know she's on TikTok, and she's grown now. She's about 19, going on 20 years old, and somebody needs to pray for her because she's doing some wild stuff online. Salute my eye. Yay, 10 months. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's the other thing that I wanted to address. Just like, I hope everyone is looking at these girls and looking what's happening in their personal lives and how they looking out here in these streets. And I hope it serves as a cautionary tale. Like, this is not what you want. This is not what you want. Bopping and thotting ain't gonna get you the happily ever after that you're looking for. It's just not. It's not. And even for those who used to do it, like from my generation, they kept it secret. It wasn't exploited. And I'm going to tell you something right now. There was nothing but stress attached to it, because what girls from my generation would pray is that your dude never found out about your thotting and bopping before him. Yeah, but it's I don't know if we'll ever hear anything about Hype Williams. Hype Williams has been quiet for years, and I think he intends to stay that way. I have put some feelers out, but quiet is as quiet does. And we're talking about when people can run off to Canada, they can run off to Canada. They don't have to be around. They don't have to be around at all. But I think it speaks volumes that somebody with his history is so quiet. He's super duper duper quiet. But so that was the other thing. I said I was going to try to make this as quick as possible. Next thing. Okay, so have you been up on any of this like Vlad and Aries Spears craziness?
Oh, I thought you were ready for this. Yeah,
Almost.
yeah. He Vlad. There's a lot going on with Vlad. Vlad and Bootsy, obviously, they had their issue, and I know it spilled off into the relationship between him and Aries, because I guess Aries got wind of how much he was paying him, so he's like, I want a little bit more, or something like that, and that caused a feud or something. So apparently they're no longer friends, but I guess they were no longer friends from the jump. I heard him on Academics played some audio, and Vlad was just like F him, and he was saying all kind of stuff. What did you hear?
You want to know what's funny? Two things about this that's funny. The origin of that beef actually starts with Tekashi 6ix9ine, I believe.
Oh.
Because it was Vlad paying Tekashi 6ix9ine allegedly $40K that pissed Boosie off.
Yeah.
And Boosie was like, wait a minute, you paying him that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, bruh, up my cash. And then Here comes Aries. Well, if everybody's leaving and I'm all you got left, I think you need to pay me more. Then he was sitting there lying. Somebody pulled up a clip of him lying, talking about, yeah. People can say what they want to say about me sitting with Vlad, but when I go over there, I get paid 5 figures to be over there. Whoopty whoopty woo. Well, that's not what Vlad said. Vlad said you get
Five
paid for
figures.
that.
I think, yeah, 5 figures. I think is close to the 5,000.
That part. He said I get paid 5 figures to sit over there. And Vlad even called him out on it. So he was like, you was capping about how much you was getting paid. He was like, and I let you rock. He said, but the truth is, if it wasn't for me, your career would still be in the toilet. Because guess what Vlad went out of his way to say?
About the makeup?
No. The number one, the simple fact that he needs a makeup artist. Exactly, Mary. Vladimir Lyuski. The simple fact that Aries Spears needed makeup every time he films, makeup and a fresh towel to clean up all his sweat. He made him sound like a hog. He made him sound like he was a hog. A feral hog.
Wait, hold up. I wish this computer was faster. Hold on.
Like
that damn.
Just, he said he's sitting over there sweating. Like, the makeup must be good because that towel should have been brown as dirt. The way he's sitting over there, like like he's so greasy and he's so disgusting. But the thing is, yes, a feral hog. The thing that trips me out was when he sat there and said, after your whole situation, you were playing hole in the wall clubs where you were barely making any money, barely getting paid $1,000 for this, that, and the third, and so on and so forth. If it wasn't for me, he said, I brought you onto the show. Nobody else would book you. Nobody else would touch you. You were completely canceled, but it was because of me that we were able to, I helped you rebuild it. And now you're making more money than you've ever made because of me. You got Saudi Arabia because of what I've done. You're playing rooms with thousands of people, 1,500 people there and 3,000 people there. And you told me yourself, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be working. Oh, I don't even think Vlad realized what he said. And that's the part that I really wanted to I wanted to lay in on. So you're admitting, Vlad, that you're the reason we have you to thank for re-legitimizing a child predator who was caught on camera fondling a nude 7-year-old boy in a tub. We have you to thank for that. Because like Vlad said, he was canceled.
He was.
He was canceled. But because of Vlad. What does that tell you? What does that say? Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. Why you save him, nigga? And then to listen to Frederick Jalla sit there talking about, oh man, what you did was stupid, Aries. You gonna try to extort a man? Listen to me. There's a certain group of people in this country that you can't extort. And Vlad is one of them. You stupid. Well, let's talk about what that actually means. So you're making it very clear that Vlad is a Yamaka person. And you just sat there and said that Aries Spears was stupid
Mm.
for going against a Yamaka man. Interesting. Like there's all kind of interesting little, Freudian slips that are happening in the midst of this whole Aries Spears thing. Showing his tail. But Vlad said he was canceled and he was the only person that would book him. So clearly, Vlad, you're a predator protector.
Mm-hmm.
You like saving the careers of people who prey on children, little black kids. Like, are you serious? You're the reason why this dude is relevant again. Millions of clips. And it's so funny because Vlad also said nobody is sharing clips of you and your stand-up. They're only sharing clips of you on my show. Wow. Why is that? So that's the only place he's relevant is on your show? So he's not even viable in his own community as a comedian. He's only viable because of your show. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, number one, I didn't know this fat feral hog. His real name is Nairobi Spears. Nairobi. That's interesting. But no, the way that they look out for each other in Hollywood is crazy. Aries Spears should have been pretty much out of here back when all that happened. 2019, 2020. I mean, Aries Spears is the AVN Awards. You've heard of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that like something dealing with the adult film?
The adult film. Yeah.
Okay. So that just puts a little extra caveat on this whole little situation. When you're in Hollywood, and at least when I was coming up, it was told like don't even do anything in that realm on that side of the game, on that side of the valley, because it's just bad news. I didn't know that he was the host for he co-hosted the AVN Awards in 2018 and 2020. Aries Spears.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then think about that's around the time where all that
where that whole tape and everything came out.
Right. But no, yeah, Aries Spears basically should have been out of here. But it looks like Vlad gave him a little bit of life support and had him on his platform. So that should let you know pretty much what Vlad is about. And in all honesty, them breaking up, I mean, that's great. It's great. Aries didn't take advantage of his being on Vlad's platform. Like, he could have done a lot. He could have, like, people don't even know that. You see on the top right corner, that's his podcast that he has with his other guy. I forgot the guy's name, but Aries been running his podcast for years, and he doesn't even really promote that over there on Vlad. So he does a piss poor job at just promoting himself. But then again, Vlad platforming him and saying that, like, yeah, I could have done this, and you would have been out of here if I didn't platform you because of that scandal. Yeah, man,
Got it.
that
But that's
that
not my issue.
ah
He's had so much to say about the black community. He's had so much to say about Farrakhan. He's had so much to say about other great black leaders. He was just online on Twitter the other day talking crap on a black father for giving his son land for his birthday rather than buying him a car or getting him a video game, and sitting there talking down on that man's gift to his son. Like
I
that
mean,
was a positive thing, and you're talking down on that, but you want to sit here and you want to brag about saving the career and reviving the career of a black predator, of a black
yeah,
child predator.
right.
No, we got issues. We got issues with Vladimir Layuski. And salute to
I mean, me my
Mango Mermaid. Welcome to the
me
fam.
me myself, I've been canceled, Vlad. I don't. Nah. This was even before you gave me that information and I exposed him. You see, he even ran around that like he couldn't even face that. This guy's a clown. This guy's a parasite. He needs to go. He needs to go. So a lot of people are not contributing to his platform. They should have been did that. I think Tony Ayo, now he has his own thing with Uncle Murder and stuff like that. Tony Ayo's funny. I would rather watch him by himself than watch him on Vlad. But I said it. I
Yeah, but
said it
Tony Ayo gone too.
last
They
year.
all gone. That's why Aries
No, I
is
know,
sitting
I
over
know,
here talking about give me more, feed me
I
Seymour,
know. And
feed me Seymour.
and what was my thing? And let's extend it off to 2026. But I said in 2025, if you're sitting with Vlad, you're doing bad.
Doing
And
bad.
I meant that in more ways than one. So everybody who sat with Vlad, I think maybe the is a delayed a year, but boom, he has no one, and that's good. That's good.
No, it
That's
isn't.
good.
No, it isn't.
No,
It's
it's
not
good that he
good.
has no one. It's good that he has no one to sit with him. That's good.
Ah,
Why do you say it's not good?
because I'm looking at what it's doing. Because I find it interesting that right now, while Vlad's platform is in turmoil with all his regulars simultaneously at the same time, so is Adam 22's the no jumper. No jumper is in turmoil with all of their regulars. They got issues with Munchie B. They got issues with the racist Mexican guy. They got issues with Whack 100. Like, it's funny because Whack 100 was just talking hard cold cash money crap on Freeway Ricky, but Adam 22 just played in his space and set him up to make him look like a fool, and then threw him out of the studio and told him he had to go. So we know
All
who's
these,
the head of that plantation.
all these. Well, yeah, even Nick Fuentes went over there and said that same exact words. But all these alleged Fed platforms are going under. What's not good about that? That's good. It's a good thing.
Well, I'm watching them start and cause and create chaos for engagement. Like, what they're doing right now is what a lot of YouTubers do. When their platforms start falling apart, when things start falling down, they start staging fights. They start staging issues and chaos. Adam said it himself, sitting there. I don't understand why you had a problem with me setting you up. That's what you did with such and such. That's what we do. I made a play. I did it for I did it for engagement. Like, he said that out loud. And meanwhile, while all that's going on, they got pathetic Flacco, Mr. Jala, doing all of the commentary and racking up hundreds of thousands of views, talking about all of this staged beef. I think the only thing that wasn't staged was Aries. Real rap. I think that Vlad, it's like, let's be clear. Vlad running his mouth and talking about how much money he's actually paying people is stupid. Boosie saying it, putting him out on blast is stupid. And I'm going to tell you why it's stupid. because you sitting there telling us that you got paid 25K per interview. You were doing anywhere from 8 to 10 interviews a year. 4, that's 100K. 8, that's 200K.
No, that's 200. Yeah, I was about to say 200.
No, I'm saying 4 interviews is 100K. 8
Oh,
interviews.
okay, I didn't hear that. 8
8
total is 2.
interviews
Yeah.
is 200K. You was doing almost an interview every month. That's $300,000 a year if you do an interview every month. What's so special about Boosie commentary that he should be getting paid $300,000 a year to run his goofy ass fucking mouth? Like, I'm sorry, I've seen Boosie interviews. I don't see what's so great about it. Like, real rap, Charleston White is more entertaining than Boosie.
Mm. Wow.
So, where is Boosie getting paid? Like, is nobody paying attention to that? That part.
Mm-hmm.
What is Boosie saying that's so damn great that it's worth 300K a year? And man, I'll tell you one thing, I'm real humble. People talking about, oh, y'all pay that woman to come and lie. What do you think Vlad is paying Boosie to do? Lie and line up.
What
Lie
you
and
don't
line
lie,
up.
but what they
No, I don't
what they
lie.
pay you ain't nothing. What they pay you ain't nothing compared to that.
I don't
Pennies
get paid nothing.
compared
See,
to
that goes to show
what
me
they
one
get
thing.
paid.
The one thing that I'm learning about these larger podcasts, especially the ones that have 1 million plus views, is that it looks like allegedly they are all, and I mean all, government controlled. So if people are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to run their mouth and other people are only getting a couple of thousand here and a couple of thousand there, that's the government controlling how much money somebody's able to make for their commentary.
Exactly.
Allegedly. Which means the more you get paid, the more cooperative you are. Allegedly. Let's not talk about the fact that at this same time, there was a guy that was coming there to do a video. Like, isn't he attached to the NBA Youngboy camp? Who was on his way to do an interview with Vlad like a week ago and got arrested at the airport on his way to go into a Vlad interview.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is nobody paying that attention? Why is nobody paying that attention? You got these white boys, some of them with yarmulke backgrounds, gathering up all these black fools, running their mouths. Some of them are pointing their fingers, and some of them are putting on the handcuffs. And some of them are going to the graveyard. Like, I don't understand how nobody's paying attention to this. But No Jumper and Vlad beefing with their regulars at the same time. It was just so funny though, because Mr. Jala, pathetic Flacco, was sitting there talking about, you yes a boss, and you step and fetch it for Vlad, talking about Aries. Yes, the boss. Yes, the boss. I take the money, boss. Yes, the boss. That's funny coming from him, because he was doing the same thing for Adam 22, the cuck,
Exactly.
the cuckold. Like, I'm just sitting there like, y'all, are you people serious? So yeah, I think everybody should take the time to make sure the next time you see a Vlad post or somewhere, anywhere you can comment on a Vlad video. I think it's only fair that you let him know we do not appreciate him saving the career of a predator of small children and keeping him relevant when he was canceled, as he still should be. But now you want to fire him when he start asking you about the money. Boy, that sounds just like a Jew. Woo! You save him when he's destroying his community and tearing up children. You'll save him and you'll safeguard him when he's destroying young people's lives. But you'll fire him when he asks you about the money? Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, nah. He needs to be roasted. He needs to be officially roasted. I'm good. So yeah, let's get to the main topic at hand. Like, I just like, are you kidding me? You thought he was worth employing and holding him down after on the internet after their lives were destroyed and ruined. But you want to get rid of him when he asked you about the money. Yeah, chaos. He say. Let's get into it. So let us know what we're looking at here. Wolfgang Amadeus,
I'm right here.
can you let us know what we're looking at?
Okay, I mean, this is from one of the pages from the Diddy doc. They of course they don't have the entire docket. It's not available now. I should check the Pacer to see if I could get it, but I don't think I could. But right now, this is what's going on with Jonathan Hayes' case. You guys can read it here, where it says, defendants deny general and specifically each and every and all allegations connected to the FAC, connected in the FAC, and I guess this is what's the crux of it. So it says plaintiff calls action for false imprisonment is barred because any alleged conduct was done as lawful citizens arrests. Okay. And this here it says the 15th right here, defendants are informed and believe there's alleged that the FAC in each cause of action therein is barred by the doctrine of consent, in that plaintiff consented to the conduct that gave rise to the wrongful conduct alleged against defendants in FAC. So what we got here is Diddy saying that he was all in. This was all consensual. This is basically what Diddy is saying. He's saying that this was consensual.
Now let's talk about what he said was consensual. Because if I'm correct, this is all stemming from the lawsuit, where before we knew it was Jonathan Hay. I couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with you more. Salute to you for that. No, but this is the lawsuit where they were talking about Diddy had, you know, handled his own business, pleasured himself with his hand, whacked off, and he did it into one of Biggie's shirts from his wardrobe memorabilia, and then he threw it on the John Doe. And then later, the John Doe was lured in another city in Los Angeles to a private location where the diddler was at, and he was brought there by someone else. And when he got there, the diddler kind of was mad that he was talking about the shirt incident, and he said that allegedly he forced his manhood into his mouth and told him enjoy the Vienna sausage meal until he relieved himself yet again in his mouth. So listen to me, you about to ruin that song for a lot of people saying that.
Oh
So
God.
Now,
so all that being said, that was what Jonathan Hay has alleged that happened. Now, what's wild is Diddy is now not denying it. He's not saying that it didn't happen. Not only is he agreeing that it did happen, but he has 45 counts. They have 45 different count actions that state that this is what Jonathan Hay wanted. That if there was anything that he considered, to be physically aggressive towards him, they had no choice. They even went as far as saying that it would have amounted to a citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
So what they trying to say? They trying to say that he went down on Diddy and then got in his feelings and then started trying to fight everybody, and they had to restrain him. I mean, is that what they trying to say?
how can they even justify a citizen's arrest?
I guess they trying to say that Jonathan got out of hand. But nonetheless, consensual. Which means he is not denying having, intimate relations with a man. And he said that he wanted it, that it was welcomed. So, I don't know. There was a lot of conversation around the trial where people were still trying to kill the narrative that the diddler was, in the least, bisexual, if not, just flat out gay. I mean, how many people said that I was capping? And then we get to the trial and you see all of these male, sex workers coming out, but oh no, nothing happened between Diddy and those men. He was just watching, he was directing, he was doing this. But now he's actually coming out and saying that this happened, that he willingly engaged in intimate relations with another man.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what Derek said.
Yeah.
Because right now, if you're willing to admit that you had consensual intimate relations with Jonathan Hay, then what does that say about Kirk Burrows? because everyone was calling Kirk Burrows a liar and saying that Kirk Burrows made it up. But Kirk Burrows said that he had been essayed by Diddy, and then other people said that it was consensual. So, what now? I don't know. Weigh in. What do you think?
I mean, he might as well. I guess he said, "I'd rather come all the way out the closet than to do more time." Because obviously, well, this is a civil case, but I believe he's trying to get it to go criminal. So I guess he's just jumping in front of everything and just saying, "Hey, well, it was consensual," which is freaking disgusting. But I don't think he's gonna beat this pause because you just can't. Like he, like you said, he say,
He say.
play off of the he say, she say, right? He say, she say. Look,
Yeah,
if,
but
if,
this is also victim
if it was a
shaming at the
woman,
same time.
yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. If it was a woman, and it was the roles were, if Jonathan Hay was a woman and Diddy said the same thing, it's still a bad look. You ain't supposed to be forcing no nothing on nobody like that. And yeah, he's slut shaming essentially.
Yeah, he liked it. He wanted it. He initiated it. He welcomed it. He's the one that was aggressive, not me. He could have left at any time. He chose not to. This is what all of these counts are saying. 45 different counts.
Crazy. 45. Wow.
You want to know what's interesting? That white woman that recently just came out talking about Will Smith. Will Smith is gay. He's he's an agate. He's an agate. Yes, he is. And I'm telling you, I know it to be true because his agent was my boss, and we used to help smuggle guys in his house and all of his houses all of the times.
Mm.
And I'm just sick and tired of seeing them pretend that's why the kids is weird, because they know they dad is gay and everything's crazy and whoopty whoopty woo. Then I turn around and I hear O'Shea Duke Jackson saying, hey, guess what? If Will Smith is gay, I don't care as long as he's not hurting kids like Bambaataa. But who said he didn't hurt no kids? Who said? Who said that? Who said he didn't hurt any kids? Now it's okay for Will Smith to be gay as long as he's not a PDFer. So I guess
Right.
it's okay for Diddy to be gay as long as he's not, the gay graper. Like, that's what we doing now. We claiming gay to get off the hook for criminal acts.
Well, I guess it's better. I guess it's better than being in a booty house all that goddamn time.
Well, he's in the booty house.
I know, but he's gonna be in there longer if he don't. He say, hey,
That's what I'm saying, guys. 45 different counts. He went out of his way to make it clear he wanted it. It was consensual. We was chilling. He was the one that was tripping. The way he was acting, we could have staged a citizen's arrest. He welcomed it. He wanted it. It was consensual. He doesn't deserve to get paid because he's the one that offered the services, not me. I didn't offer to do no services. He offered to service me. So that's the whole thing now. That's the gay is the new alibi.
I mean,
Like,
man,
Like orange is the new black, gay is the new alibi. I'm not a PDF, I'm just gay. I'm not a male rapist, I'm just gay. I'm not this, I'm just gay. So gay is the new alibi. Uh,
Yeah. Mm.
I mean, it's definitely a way to complicate the case, and it's definitely a way to complicate the criminal case. The question is it enough to dismiss the cases? Because the truth is, if he can't prove that it wasn't consensual, they don't have any physical evidence. And apparently, the witnesses that he was depending on testifying for him are all being unalived. If Jonathan's case disappears, then what? Because Little Rod's case, I don't know. Where did it go? Which way did it go? Anna
Right.
Kane's case, what that
Uh-huh.
happened there? Which way did it go? Which way did it go? It's kind of wild. It's like they're really, really, really doing everything that they can do to make sure that he doesn't catch another case before he gets out of there. And I honestly think that people aren't looking at the fact that yeah, we're still in touch with Jonathan. Jonathan actually alerted us that this was going on. We just wanted to take some time and, get to all of the facts and details. You guys know we don't always like rushing online. You know, we like to make sure that we get it right because there's so many things. Like even that horrible incident that happened in Washington this weekend. There were people rushing online saying that Cole Allen was no longer alive when he was very much so alive. And tomorrow is Patreon Wednesday, so we're going to be wrapping up that discussion because honestly there's not a lot much more to say regarding that incident, but we're going to wrap it up tomorrow, and I'm going to give my final thoughts, and hopefully you'll be able to weigh in and give your final thoughts. I know Grace is going to be there, but what I am going to say is this. I'm sick and tired of people coming through my channel demanding me to have something to say about the actions of Donald J. Trump. Like, I'm just tired of it. I really am. I really am. I'm sick and tired of people coming through making it seem like my connection to that whole situation is more than what it is. I'm sick and tired of people trying to come through here and bait me into having something inflammatory to say about our current president of the United States. But what I can say is this. At no point in time did I tell anybody to go and vote for him.
No, you didn't.
We voted for the only actual African Americans that were running for the office. Not the double curry broad and not the loose cannon. We didn't ask anybody to vote for anyone. We told people who we were voting for. We told people who we were endorsing. And we stayed true to that whole time. Did nobody not notice that no one saw me with a "I voted for Trump" sticker on? What did I tell y'all? You can just go to Patreon /Jaguar Wright. We're there on Wednesday afternoons, and late mornings. Well, of course, that's West Coast time. Late mornings on Sundays. So usually between 11 o'clock on Sundays and 3 p.m. on Wednesdays. But let's just be honest. I didn't ask anybody to do. Nobody saw me with a sticker saying I voted for Trump. Nobody saw any of that. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all I was not getting involved in politics. Period. And the reason why I decided that I was not going to get involved in politics is because I knew this shit was about to be a fucking shit show. And I ain't put my name on nothing. God is my president. That's my true president. And Yeshua is my governor. Like, I don't even understand. Now, what's funny is, do you remember once we first started consorting with America's Future, people came and asked me to try to have something good to say about the president because of things that I had already said about the president. Matter of fact, even the trolls were running with it on their channels. They went over to Real Life and they grabbed some footage of me sitting with Joker and me being honest about the Trumpster. Did that not happen?
No, it happened. It did.
Now tell me something. Let me think of things that I had to say. I think I said that everything that he's being accused of is what I said about him already. Didn't I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Except for the little kid part. Because I never knew nothing about no little kids. I said I've already see, and that's the thing that trips me out. I don't know why people think that I have to keep repeating myself. If I already said something, then I said it. I don't need to say it again. I don't need to repeat myself. And guess what? When they asked me to say something, I said very simply, my personal opinion of who he is as a man is no longer relevant. He is the commander-in-chief of our country, and we just have to get behind and pray that he do the right thing. Isn't that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
I said everything that happens within the will of God. If this is what God wants, then this is what it is. Matter of fact, I think I went as far as saying, apparently, he's the bad guy that we need right now. You damn right I said what I said. I don't need to repeat it. But see, what a lot of people don't understand is y'all think that I don't know that a lot of you come through demanding me to say things or trying to get me to say things or saying inflammatory things in the comment because you're looking to get a soundbite from me that you can use so you can feed yourself because times is hard and food is expensive and gas is out of control. I get that. But guess what? I'm not your fucking meal ticket. I'm not. I don't backtrack. I don't go back on what I say. I say what I say, and that is it. I don't have to repeat myself. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Me making an enemy when we're genuinely looking for help from our government, that ain't wise either, is it, Odell?
No, it's not.
We didn't make friends with the Trumps. We made an association and an alliance with America's future. That's General Flynn and Mary Flynn, his sister. The Flynn family, not the Trump family. The Flynn family. The Flynn family, they are friends with the Trump family. That's that. And out of respect for the Flynn family, I don't go out of my way to repeat things that I've already said, because I done already fucking said them. So to people who come through my comments saying, I don't support Jag anymore because she's MAGA. Not true. Matter of fact, I'll never forget, after we came back from Mar-a-Lago, after the Defending Your Freedom Award ceremony, where I was an awardee, I made it very clear. The only reason I showed the hat that we got was as confirmation that we were actually there, because the only people that got those hats were the people that were there that night. That hat was for that night. Oops. That was it. And it wasn't a red hat and it didn't say MAGA on it. Matter of fact, I made it very clear. I'm not MAGA. I don't do politics. I'm not here to do politics. I don't think anyone who's a true believer of God and a true believer of Christ, I don't think it's smart for anybody to be heavily involved in politics, because guess what? There's something rotten on both sides of the aisle. We need to be in a position to pray for them all. I never claimed to be MAGA. I don't claim the Democrats. I don't claim any. If I was anything, it would be an independent. And the last thing that I think I need to do is to pick a political side when I've already picked God's side. So, it's just like, I think people, they're so busy trying to find a way to attach people to something so that they can say, oh, you support that person, you support that person. Like, look at Candace Owens. Candace Owens right now is probably in one of the nastiest positions that she could be in. She spent all that time running down on Black America on behalf of the right. She spent all that time shaming the left. She sat there and she instigated that whole White Lives Matter debacle. And then she moonwalked away from it like a smooth criminal and left Kanye to hold the bag. And now she has that. She sat there. She talked crazy about Black Lives Matter. She talked crazy about George Floyd. She talked crazy about Sandra Bland. Like, she did a lot of wild, crazy stuff. She did a lot of wild, crazy stuff. And then, after she sat there and demanded that America vote for Donald Trump, soon as he gets in office, within 65 days, she turns on him. She turns on him. I remember sitting there, election night. She was sitting over there with the PBD podcast people. Oh, she was so proud. She was so excited. She was so, Candace Owens. I call her the Candy Pants. That's what we call them around here. And we call all her people Candyland. Sure do. Yes, Candy Pants. Candace Owens. Yep. She sat there, she begged everybody. She ran down on Kamala Harris. She spent so much time running down on Kamala Harris that even after Trump won, she continued to run down on Kamala Harris. What was her slogan? Make make Kamala Indian again. That was her whole deal. We gonna make Kamala Indian again. And then she went and she had to get the birth certificate to prove that she wasn't who she said she was, and to go through all of this and to go through all of that and whoopty whoopty woo and yada yada yada. It's just insane. Make Kamala Indian again. She sure did. What they gonna make you again, Candy? What they gonna make you again? Let's show. Do we need to come up with a campaign? Make Candace black again? Make Candace liberal again? Like, what we gonna make Candy again? Like she's. But see, that's what happens when you say that you believe in God, but you're chasing around politics. See, that's why I won't do it. Oh, make Candy a video girl again? Yeah, make her a video vixen again. Like, she been a little bit of everything. The only thing she ain't been is accountable. I mean, I already know how you feel about it. What you got to say about it?
Yeah, I was looking for that photo. I didn't know she I mean, I really ain't got much to say. That's President. I mean, if Trump ever got at me about that, it'd be on and pop because I'd have so much for him, so many words for him. She must have pissed him off bad. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, man, for her to be
that image.
I'm looking for it. I can't find it, but
Hold
I
on a
had it. And I
second.
think I sent it to you.
Let me see if
And
I
I
can
just
find
said,
it.
I said, yo, really? He said he takes white men's money, and I was like, wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, Obama said some crazy stuff about Kanye that one time. I remember that, but
Yeah, he said he was an idiot.
he called him yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find this.
I mean, and has she gone live as
I
of
don't
late?
remember.
No.
I don't remember her going live. Friday, she said she was traveling with her family. You know, every time she gets into good trouble, she always goes and travels with her family. They always
I'm good trouble.
yeah, she always traveling with her family every time. Every
Hmm.
time. Every
Can't say it's my friend.
time.
Yay.
My friend, yay. Like, how about no? How about no? How about leave
Yeah.
Kanye out of it? What Kanye got to do with your shit, child? Just leave him out of it. Leave him be. You started enough trouble. You started enough trouble with all that foolishness. You done enough. You done enough. I think I found it. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if I can enlarge it. Hold on a second. Let me just share it here. It's just like this is what happens when you start kissing presidential ass. There it
Yeah.
goes. Like, is there any way we can blow that up? I don't know how to blow it up.
I
I don't
sent you
know.
the yeah. I once upon a time sent.
Yeah, well, I'm on the
You don't,
laptop, so
no,
I'm
you
on
should
the
be able to
laptop.
blow it up there. No problem.
That's what I'm
I
trying to
just
see
don't.
if I can do. I'm trying to see if I can do it. I'm trying to see. Hold on a second. There we go. Can y'all see it okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's how he posting her. That's what the candy pants got going on now. Like that's just
Mm. And what was this incident from? You said from some lawsuit?
yeah, that's an actual picture. That's not photoshopped at all. That's a picture that she used in a lawsuit trying to sue somebody.
Oh, she tried to sue someone. Wasn't successful.
I think she might have won that case. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, no, that's real. That's real. That was
Had
evidence. That was her
Bio
evidence.
Person of the Year. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just on the talking earlier, like this year, like, oh yeah, Trump called me and we were talking. Remember all that? I mean,
He and Melania think that I'm so beautiful. That's what he thinks of your ass now.
he called you a
And then he's
vile
got
person.
his little minion calling you a nappy headed bitch. I don't
Mm.
Mm.
ain't nobody talking about me like that.
They better not.
And I'm gonna tell you
You
who
saw what
really needs,
happened.
huh?
No, I was gonna say you saw what happened when Myron's old African ass tried to come at you. We sent him packing.
That
I'm
part.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, but the thing that all I can say is as far as Onika Mirage is concerned, you need to take notes. Take notes. Because Candace had a lot more value
Hmm.
than you do. You might have the barbs and your bots and all of that stuff, but ain't nobody really listening to you. Not like that. Your fan base is shaky now at best. You better look. If anybody needs to be paying attention to this, it's Nicki Minaj. You better remember what happened when what's her name? Omarosa fell awry with this guy because she got drug out of the White House.
Yep.
From the residence in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. in the morning by her lace front. Secret Service drug her ass out. Like, I don't think people really understand. I don't have a problem with proximity, but I ain't never gonna sign up to stand next to nobody that I know turn faster than old milk. Like, he turns like old milk. Like yesterday, you went in the fridge and you poured it out and you used it and it was perfectly fine, and then you wake up in the morning and next thing you know, you ready to vomit.
Yep.
He turned like that.
That's one thing. He's not loyal. He'll flip on you. And I think we knew that going in.
Like, people don't understand. I'm sure that there's a lot of people that would have loved for nothing more than for me to go full MAGA. I'm sure that there's a lot of people that would have loved for nothing more than for me to be sitting up there. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, President, I love you. I'm sure.
Yes, so they can call you some singing mammy, huh? That's why.
I got invited to sing.
Mm-hmm.
We declined. Too political. Too political. Too close. It's too
Can't
close.
do it.
You
Can't do
can't
it.
be objective. You can't be objective. And God can't use you properly. And now look at all of the stuff that's popping up around this administration and all of that. Imagine jumping off into that good night. The way people come after me, they're already looking for a way to try to tie me to some craziness. The truth is, when we were at Mar-a-Lago last February and Kash Patel, the word was that he was going to be confirmed as the new head of the FBI. We were all but promised and guaranteed that they were going to be going after the evil in entertainment and that the Epstein files were going to be fully exposed. I am not exaggerating, am I?
No.
The truth is, if anybody's got a right or a reason to be going off on anybody in the administration, it's us. But why? What does that solve? Yeah, nobody, because you don't hear us running our mouths about it. I was all but promised. Liz Crokin sat there on that stage and said that they were going after the evil in the industry. I mean, she pretty much said, actually, I shouldn't say pretty much. She literally said in her speech before I was awarded by General Flynn that they were going to put Diddy and Jay-Z in jail. Did she not? They was going to Gitmo.
Mm-hmm.
She said that in her speech. And she ain't said shit about it since. Mike Tyson was there that night. Imagine how wild it was for us to find out that it was Mike Tyson that was passing letters between the Didless camp and the White House for Diddy to get a pardon.
Yeah.
Imagine what that was like. Because he was there that night. See, and this is why selling yourself to a political party is a foolish fucking thing to do. Because do you know how stupid I would feel if we had sworn allegiance to be glad-handed and then disappointed? Because it became very clear when Kanye sat there on Piers Morgan the week of jury selection, the week before the trial, first day of trial, the week before we got there. It became very clear that something ain't smell right. That's why we went there, to go see things for ourselves, to address things for ourselves, not so we could sit up there and compete with content creators on who can tell the best lie and which truth gets buried. That's not why we were there. We were there to see whether or not they were going to throw this thing. And we found out pretty much that first day, did we not?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we said, you know what? We ain't investing our energy into this. And then the next thing you know, we were on to the Demore Hadley and the Javon Hadley case. That's what we got on. We got on something where we could actually try to help make a difference because we already knew that shit was a wrap. There's no way the feds confiscate that many firearms that were defiled, serial numbers filed off, which, by the way, is a federal crime. If the feds come in and they confiscate weapons, and those weapons that have serial numbers on them have serial numbers filed off, that is a federal crime. He should have got 10 years just for that at minimum. Am I lying?
No.
Not only that, they found pharmaceutical. They found the pharmaceutical on him when they arrested him. They found the pink powder, the pixie dust in his fanny pack. He should have got time for that. And there was a whole lot of pink powder in his properties. Not a charge for it. The second that we realized they weren't going to pick up any of those charges, we already knew what it was hitting for. We already knew they was throwing that trial. They investigated who they needed to investigate. They gave immunity who they needed to give immunity to. And then they put the rest of that crap together just so they could sit there and put on a farce. And now, a year later, last year, Diddy wasn't gay. Diddy didn't have nothing to do with no men. Now you telling me you consensually throwing your little Vienna sausage off in people's mouth?
Mm.
Do y'all honestly believe in all of them FOs with all of them men and his so-called girlfriends that he wasn't getting a little taste of the rainbow? Last year, you're just a voyeur. This year, you getting serviced consensually. And it was welcomed. And you felt so snug and so comfy, you was able to drop a load off in somebody's mouth. Like, get the fuck out of here. When are people going to acknowledge that it don't matter? Y'all can believe what you want to believe, but if you think you're going to get any of these celebrities to tell the truth about anything, you're out of your mind. And for anybody who's stupid enough to call me a liar, let me say it again, just like I said it over there in them comments of that other content creator while they were sitting there cooping and caping for Onika and her predator husband. Don't you dare call me a liar because you chose to believe one. Think of all of the heinous things these people do. Think of all of the terrible things these people say. Think of all of the, like, how are people sitting around trying to praise Mary J. Blige? And everybody remembers when that raid actually happened, that there was a whole videotape that people were reporting on, including you, Kimpire, of Mary J. Blige in a whole FO tape with Diddy that got confiscated from the house with another person that was there that was allegedly looking a whole very much so lot like a victim, and Mary J. Blige talking about, oh, this is my right to passage. Leonardo, Ashton, Ellen DeGeneres. Like, let's just be honest. Let's be honest. And meanwhile, right around the time of this raid, you got little David over there at Coachella, and then just days after that, he's taking the life of a little girl in the street. I'm not going to be spending my time trying to convince y'all to believe me. I've already proven it. With every word I have already said, with every word that I have been saying for the past 6 years. And I'm sorry, But fuck you if you think I'm going to keep repeating myself. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Do you have any final words before you roll out? Wolfgang Amadeus.
My phone, this computer's overheating. I'm trying to. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Hold on.
I understand. Every time I get to cooking, shit gets hot. Why in God's name would any of these people tell the truth with the kind of terrible things that they do and have done? Yeah, they're gonna say, yeah, that was me. Mary J. Blige gonna go. Yeah. I was about 25, 26 when I was banging Danny Boy when he was 15 years old. Yeah, that was me. I done that. Yeah, that girl, yeah, she was passed out when I was talking about it's my rite of passage with Diddy because I was trying to do whatever I had to do to sell my soul to the devil so people wouldn't, judge me for not being able to sing and really not being as pretty as they like to sell me off. People, I just want people to pretend like I'm really talented when I'm up there looking like a man. You expect people gonna tell the truth? What did you think? What you think Miami's gonna sit up there and say, yeah, well, I would do anything to not have to go back to Opalaka on that dirt floor with that tin roof and that mangy dog with fleas in the corner eating hot water cornbread and succotash all day. I'd do anything. I let him pee in my face. I let him pee in my behind. I let him pee in my trap. I let him pee anywhere he want to pee. As long he could beat me too, as long as I ain't got to go back to Opalaka. Like, what do you expect these people to say? They were all supposed to get arrested. But see, this is the thing that I want y'all to really understand. Whoever won the White House, not only did they have the Epstein files, but they had the Diddy files. And they would be able to use that as leverage to get done whatever they needed to get done. Y'all don't seem to understand. The second that Diddy was raided, the Epstein files and all of the Diddy evidence was right there. It was a treasure trove of blackmail. I want y'all to think about that. Because what wasn't in the Epstein files is in the Diddy evidence. Think about it. How y'all think that big, beautiful bill that not even the Republicans wanted got passed? Let's be real. Whether or not it was the Democrats or the Republicans, whoever won the House won the evidence. You know, when we did our research and we finally realized that it was the Trump administration that gave Jay-Z's business partner, OG Juan Perez and Desiree Perez, pardons back in 2021. And then think about it, right before Roc Nation lost the casino bid, Jared Kushner and his wife, Ivanka Trump Kushner, were sitting with them last summer. See, I got to thinking. Maybe President Trump is cool with the Roc Nation people, see? I mean, why wouldn't he be? Giving up pardons and shit. See, that's the tricky thing when it comes to politics and it comes to government. You never know who's really friends. And if you got a bunch of billionaires that are friends, dance party with Beyonce. People play op all the time. I promise you this. If the president had that big a problem with the Carters, his daughter and his favorite son-in-law wouldn't have been sitting down with him in Atlantic City. That I promise you. But to have me within arm's reach, that says a lot. A lot. See? So, for me, that's the thing that I'm not understanding. How everybody's falling for the Onika hoax. How is everybody falling for that? Yes. Yes, Greg. How is everybody falling for the Onika hoax? Because Onika can talk all she want to talk. And she can say all she want to say and talk about the bad guys, all she want to talk about the bad guys. But the very so-called president that she's relying on gave a get out of jail forever free card to the very people that are persecuting her. Or so she say. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. See, I think on a whole nother level. I play from a whole nother side of the field. A whole nother side of the field. How is Onika running? How is she running to the president for help about anything? And he be hooking up the very people that she says she need protection from. Don't make no sense. See, that's what these people do. They play in your face. I'd be a fool. I'd be a fool. I'd be an absolute fool. There is definitely somewhere to run. You run to God. Because, see, at the end of the day, they're not bigger than God. They're not bigger than God. Like I say, Onika, if anybody needs to pay attention to this picture here on this screen right there, it is Onika. She was, this time last year, she was being praised at the White House. Yes, I heard what Jocelyn Hernandez had to say about Lemmy, and I've been hearing it for quite some time. Matter of fact, only reason I was considering possibly taking a gig with Zeus was so I could get inside to get more intel from the inside. But I'm glad I didn't, because the truth is, if I had taken that Zeus deal, they would have lined me up for sacrifice. They sure would have. That's what that was all about. That's what that was all about. See, the only problem I got with Jocelyn when it comes to that whole situation is very simple. Jocelyn Hernandez, she been doing deals with the devil. And it's all good as long as she getting paid, but the second they mess with her money, then she want to start acting a fool. She gonna have to do what's right, and she know better. She know better. Because my godmother, Betty Wright, used to minister to her in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She used to come over to the house. She used to hang out with Baby Bro. They were very close once upon a time. When Jocelyn was at her worst and at her most messed up, it was Betty Wright that put her hand over her and prayed over her and kept her safe. And when she was running from trouble in the streets that was trying to claim her life late in the middle of the night, it was Betty Wright's house that she ran to.
She wasn't hollering Stevie at the time.
She was trying to get away from Stevie.
I bet.
She turned around and she ran right back to the devil, right back up in the devil mouth. I don't know if you got to hear any of what I was saying. I don't know if you got to hear any of it, but
no, I didn't. I had to shut that computer down and get on this way. So yeah.
Whatever.
I'll run it back.
It's hella lively over there. Wherever you at. I'm about to drop this link. So just in case anybody wants to come up before we go, we'll put a couple of minutes aside for anybody who might want to come and talk. What's up, Guest Clue? So who owns Diddy? The devil. That's who. The same person that owns them all. The same person that owns them all. Why do you think they got such a problem with me? Because I ain't selling out. I knew when I walked away, I had to walk away. But Odell, what I was saying was, nobody's paying attention to the connection. And I was just reminding everybody that President Trump gave a pardon to OG Juan Perez and to Desiree Perez at the end of his term back in 2021. You remember? So my question was, how the hell is Onika running to Trump for help from the very people that he helped? We got Gregory Young in the building. What's going on? Salute, brother Greg.
Salute, Miss Jaguar and Odell. Oh man, you know what, Jag? On some real status, I really hope to God you come out with a song about our Father, Lord God. Oh my goodness, you'll be a beast, Lord. Odell, please come up with a song about Lord God, because Jag, she is special. And you know what, Jag? It was meant for you not to be part of that industry, because God got bigger plans for you, and you're being very, very true. And that's why everybody's seeing the light through you. And you are the truth. And I really appreciate you. And then it makes a whole lot of sense about the industry, because every single time I was looking on the news or looking on YouTube, it was so much connections all in one with the Democrats, the Republicans. It was so many connections. Than seeing photos of Clinton, photos of Trump. I'm seeing all of this stuff and I'm like, wow. And then I started adding pieces together, but I just needed the more clarity of the truth. And you came out with the clarity and truth. And I knew something was right. I knew all of that was all connected. And pray God to you. Praise to God for you. And please, we need more like you that's in the industry to come out, be bold and be courageous straight up. And also, I like to ask a question. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about this thing that Jonathan, hey, what do you feel about this? Because now either he has something up his sleeves for Diddy, or he just might be falling back off of Diddy defending himself. What do you think about this?
What I think is that I'm going to have another conversation with Jonathan Hay, because right now, you're absolutely right. There's only two places he can go. But what I will say is if falling off of this thing is what he does, that would look suspicious to me. Because if you're going to go this far with it and come this far out front, quitting now truly isn't an option.
True. Valid point. True.
So if it becomes an option, what that tells me is that it always was one. If you feel me.
Right. And Diddy admitted, the lawyers admitted, I seen the paperwork online, and he did admit. So it's about what he has for evidence now, because exactly. I'm looking at the bigger picture right now. I'm looking like, I kind of figured when he went for that appeal, I was like, the appeal is not going to work, because appeals, especially with serious cases like that, they will put you on hold. They'll put you on freeze for anything else to leak out. And now with Jonathan's stuff leaking out, then other victims' stuff is leaking out. Some of them records is going to turn into a lawsuit onto criminal actions. And this was all set up. And the judge that gave Diddy the 10 years, he knew what he was doing, because he had to go between the lines for things could be open, and things are starting to unfold as we speak, and it's ridiculous.
It is. It's very ridiculous. My goodness. And I'm telling you right now, God is in control.
Yes. Amen. And that's in Revelation. Trump is in. This is for the people that don't really get it. That's on your channel. Trump, even though you like Trump or hate Trump, it does not matter, because in the book of Revelation, it already states what Trump's part is going to play in this whole scenario for
Period.
for the fulfillment of the scriptures. Trump got to fulfill the scriptures, and people got to understand that. Even though they don't like Trump, Trump is fulfilling the scriptures of what God wants. And as
I've
you
been
see,
saying that all along. This is
and
God's choice. We have to respect what God has put in place. Period. Thank you, Brother
and
Gregory.
you welcome. And people have to feel to realize this is not about flesh and blood. This is about a spiritual warfare that we are fighting. It's a spiritual realm. It's a spiritual realm that we are facing, that we cannot see in a naked eye. We cannot see what's going on in the spiritual realm. But what God has said, we stay fast in his word and seek his words in the holy scriptures and continue to stay obedient, or either practice on being obedient. And when we practice on being obedient and seeking Lord God, we're going to be protected. So people don't need to be worried. People just need to start standing bold and know what's wrong is wrong and what's right is right. And like I said, Jack, that's why I give you so much salute, because you are one of the people that's in the industry that is speaking the truth, that everybody has a right to hear, because you have people that's been praising some of these people in the industry and not God, you know, praising them. And behind closed doors, they worshiping folk. They worshiping Baal. They worshiping all these different idols that's not of God. And they're doing rituals that is of Satan. And Satan don't like nobody.
In these tournaments, in these games, like, people do not understand. This is why it said in the 10 commandments, thou shalt not bow down to any graven image. Thou shalt not worship any man, any woman, period. What do you think a Grammy is? What do you think an Oscar is? What do you think a Heisman is? What do you think a Emmy is? What do you think a EGOT is? What do you like? People don't understand. They don't understand.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yes.
Brother,
And
listen, I wish we could do this a little bit longer. We got somebody
Right.
else here in the back, and
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to be rude.
No doubt.
I just wanted to let you know that. But Brother Gregory, it's always a good time talking with you. We know that
No
you
doubt. I
got a
could talk
channel
all
over
day.
there.
You're right.
Oh, listen to me, I know, and that's why you got a channel. So let the people know where they can come and share some of this good church word with you.
Oh, sure. Yes, it's Godly Man G on YouTube. And ship out the support, subscribe to me so we can share the good news about our Father, Lord God, Jesus Christ. And we can continue to build as a family spiritually, because God loves all of us. And always, 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 y'all put our Father, Lord God first. Blessings, y'all. Godly Man G. Godly Man G on YouTube.
There it
Subscribe.
is. All right. Subscribe, y'all. All right, Brother G. See you soon.
All right. Blessings, sister.
Same to you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we got Euresia.
Oh,
Euresia's
shit.
here. Hello, Euresia. How are you? Good evening.
How you doing, Jag? It's Uraja.
Okay. I'm sorry, Uraja.
Okay, so first I wanted to say, how are you doing? Literally, like, really, how are you doing? How is your mental?
What do you mean by that?
Like, are you okay? I know everybody like has all their lives to like still live through and gotta push through, and like push through everything that they go through in their mental and like act like everything's okay and just always like, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, the polite thing to say. Are you really okay?
Sweetheart, I don't say anything that I don't mean, and everything that I mean, I say.
Okay.
And I don't
That's
believe in the word fine. I don't believe in saying I'm fine. There's a movie that I really liked, and it's called The Italian Job, and one of the characters, Donald Sutherland, he used to say, his character would say in the film, never say you're fine, because fine stands out for these four words: freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional.
oh.
Yeah. So
Now
nobody
all
wants
the
to be
times
fine.
all the times I've like watched that movie, that has not stuck with me. And I thank you for that.
Yeah, never be fine.
And I also say humble. Humble is not something that you really want to do going by the definition,
Well,
Webster's
listen to me.
definition.
There's nothing wrong with being humble. There's something wrong with living in a state of humiliation, because there is a difference between being humble and being humiliated. Big difference. Huge difference.
It is, but when they talk about the definition of being humble, there's like basically being subpar to,
Well, it
I
can
can't
be.
remember
It can be.
the
It can
specific
mean
words.
it can mean that, but it can also mean to show a great sign of respect.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
different there's different connotations, all depending on how you put you're sitting here, you're talking to a published writer, so just
Yeah.
remember that. But is there anything that you'd like to say regarding the subject tonight?
Yes, ma'am. What I wanted to know was trying to make sure if I was tripping or not. Is Onika immigrant or is she a
She's an immigrant, she's a tether.
okay, so I'm trying to see how somebody can go to someone who is literally trying to kick out everyone who is an immigrant
Mm-hmm.
for help and think that he will want to help him.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
trying
she
to
has
understand.
assets. She has assets. She has a fan base, and she has, listen to me, when it comes to this political machine and all of that, everything is quid pro quo. Everything. It's all about you do for me, I do for you. So, as long as she has something to offer, then I can see why she would have some level of expectation. The problem isn't her level of expectation. The problem is the expectation of some kind of loyalty, because there is no loyalty in politics.
Correct.
There is none. There never has
Oh,
been, and there never will be.
okay, and another thing, did she marry to get like the permanent thing, like 21 Savage?
I don't think that was her reason for marrying Kenneth. And whatever I say from this point forward regarding the petty marriage,
It's
because
completely, yeah, subjective. I understand.
well, no, it's my opinion, and it's all alleged.
Yeah.
But what I will say is when you got a lot of enemies in the game and a lot of money, you need security round the clock, 24 hours a day. And that's what Zoo is known for. That's what he's known for. He's known for holding down a block. He's known for coming with a bunch of hitters. He's known for being willing to do the things that other people won't do and crash out. He's been to jail for taking someone's life. He's done a lot of things, and that's what she wanted. That's what she wanted, in my opinion. That's what she wanted. She wanted that kind of over the top, heavy protection. And the truth is She needs it because she's got serious enemies in this game. I'm just hoping that people are looking at the score and paying attention to what's going on because nothing right now is as it seems. So,
Okay, so one last thing.
mhm.
Isn't the SEX offender gonna keep him away from his child with her?
Well, I mean, the truth is he can't do a lot of things as a father with that child because of his registry. He can't go to schools, he can't be around kids. There's a lot of things he can't do. So, yeah.
I was just like trying to make sure. It was just some things that was coming across my mind. But that's all. Thank you, Jack.
Absolutely. It was oh, by the way, there's a question that I wanted to ask you before you go. There's a content creator that was shouting out your name.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
A content creator?
Mm-hmm.
Like who?
He his name is Ralph Boston. He was Odell, do you remember that? Odell, you there?
You know where the remote to this TV is?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
My name?
Yeah.
Can you show me that?
He was
I don't know who this person is, but I want to see.
If you go to Odell's channel, there was a video and he was talking about you on his channel and bringing you up, and he was saying certain things, and I went back to check because there was something that you had came through to say, and apparently he was paying very close attention, knew your name, clocked your name. He goes by what is it, Ralph the Wise? And yeah,
I'm about to look use my husband's phone to look it up now. Hello.
Yeah, he was talking about you and
me.
Yeah.
Okay, where can I find this?
Odell, which video was that?
With the mixing room. I forgot. I have to look
about hit my link punk for the second time or something like that.
I think it was there.
And what's his name?
His name is Ralph the Wise, but
that's what it is on YouTube.
Yeah, if you listen to Odell's video on his channel, like that first 5 minutes, you'll hear him talking about you. And I didn't know if he was someone that you knew, but I just wanted to give you a heads up that he's been spying and I spying and paying attention to you.
Why? Because maybe because I'm under Black Homestead too. Maybe because of what I said, like on a different live talking to you.
I know, but we didn't talk about anything publicly. There was nothing publicly said, and he was.
So what video?
I think it was on Odell's channel. I think it was something about
it was a couple of weeks ago.
Latest one that he just posted.
Like 2 weeks ago. It was a live, something about hit my link punk for the second time or something like that.
Can you send it to my email so I can see?
I don't have your email.
It's Uraja McDoom 75. I don't care who had my stuff. I don't care. Like you gotta. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Just go to Odell's channel and hear it. Because if you go and see the video, like literally it's in the first 5 minutes.
And he says my name.
Yeah, he brings up your screen name and was talking about. So I don't know if he's one of these weirdo trolls that's stalking you.
See, I don't even understand why I would have a troll because I literally just started a channel and I have 18 subscribers and they're all my family members. So I don't even know what's going on here. Somebody's saying my name?
All right. What's going on? No one saying anything? Hello.
Hello, I can hear now. I couldn't hear nothing at first. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what's going on either. Let me see.
Okay, so you know what video she talking about though, Odell?
I mean, it's on my channel, but in all honesty, it ain't even a big deal. But you definitely should check it out. But it's on my channel. About 2
Yeah,
weeks
like
ago.
I want to see what he talking about. Cause like
Yeah.
what? I didn't even know nobody
Just-
knew. To be honest.
So yeah, you could go and see for yourself, but it's on my channel from a couple of weeks ago. It's alive. You can't miss it. But I called him up. He came up and he was talking about yourself. But that's it. It's not even a big deal. I don't know where Jag went, but I think I'm gonna end it because she's not saying anything. So
Wow, that's interesting. Well, I don't know what that's about, but I would like to get to the bottom of it. I hope I can find it.
Hello, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay.
Were you talking the whole time?
Yeah, I was trying to talk. I don't know what happened.
Okay,
Hold
so
on
I'm
one second.
on.
I just grabbed the video.
Okay,
Hold on 1 second here. No, I'm just gonna pull it up so you can
see it. Yeah, I want
see
to
it for
see it.
yourself. Okay, hold on a second. Let me share this. Hold on. My bad. Let me look here. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, here we go. Yeah, share this tab instead. All right, so here we are. My bad. It's been so long since I've operated the studio like this. Okay, yeah. So there goes the video. That's what you'll be looking for. And it said, "Is this punk gonna show up?" Question mark, second link. And so that's what it looks like. Hold on a second. Let me see. And
Is this punk gonna show up?
second link.
I'm
It was 12 days
screenshotting it
ago.
now so I can go there.
It was 12 days ago. But like, yeah, if you
Okay.
listen to like it's like literally like in the first 5 minutes, he starts calling out your name and stuff like that. So I just wanted to give you that heads up because he's a real weirdo.
Thank you. I don't think no. I mean, I don't like do like nothing major. I'm just like documenting my.
I didn't say you did, honey. I'm just letting you know because I'm telling you exactly. There's a lot
Oh
of
no, I
creepy
mean
people
like on the
on
internet.
YouTube.
Period. On
Yeah.
YouTube or nothing. I don't know. But I'm finna sure look at it. This is it. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of interesting. I'm sorry, cause like I'm not like you. I don't have nobody talking on my name all the time. So
Yeah, that's why it stuck out when he said something because he was like, yeah, Black Homestead and and I'm like, oh.
Oh, okay. So he was just saying a tag.
No, but
I thought he might have been saying my real name or something, like he knew me or something.
No, he, like I said, he called out your screen name, but he was talking about you and, you know, something that you were supposed to be, you know, what you had mentioned in the private chat that didn't get mentioned online. So I thought it was funny that he was mentioning that. And I'm like, how would you know that? Because we didn't speak about it online. We haven't spoken about it at all. You see what I'm saying?
Now I get it now. Okay, and it's under live.
Yeah, it's that live, but
Okay.
it's literally like in the first 5 minutes.
Oh, I see it. I see it now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm finna watch it now.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Okay,
safe.
so how can I respond to you? Just email or something? Because I want to, like, if I do know him, I want to tell you. But if I don't, I still want to tell you.
Yeah, well, honey, we're here. We're here.
Okay.
And you
All
can
right.
email RealJag77. You know how to
Okay.
get
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right, dear. Have a good night.
All right. You do the same. Sleep well.
Will do. Well, it's been a night. I think we're gonna call it. Nobody else is coming up. So do you got any final thoughts for the night? Or
No. Nothing from me. Not at all.
okay. All right. Well, on that note, I am Jaguar Wright. This is Wolfgang Amadeus. This is the Jaguar Wright Effect. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Until we meet again. See y'all soon. Peace.